So the next thing to happen on WrestleMania 39 Night 1, we get to the next match of the night. It was Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins one-on-one. So yeah, this match, it was a pretty good match. But before we talk about that, let's talk about everybody's entrances and stuff. Logan Paul pretty much did what Shawn Michaels did years ago. Went to zip line pretty much, but it was like very slow with the zip line. And not only that, he didn't make it to the ring. He made it like on top of the ramp and stuff. So yeah, it was pretty cool. And then all of a sudden we see this mascot coming out with a blue Prime suit. So yeah, the mascot comes down with Logan Paul to the ring and stuff. And yeah, Logan Paul's ring attire is pretty cool. Pretty much somewhat the same as his other one with the yellow and black, but this one's black and blue. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And then we see this, I forgot what you call those people, that ones that plays like with the bands or whatever, swinging their hands around. I forgot what you call them. But yeah, pretty much Seth Rollins comes out and he wears like a pretty cool attire where he got this pretty much like this jacket thing or whatever you want to call it. He takes it off, and then he got like the Shawn Michaels vest thing, and he takes that off with the pants and everything. He's wearing pink tights and all that stuff, which was pretty cool. And yeah, we'll get to the match, and it was a pretty good match between Logan Paul and Seth Rollins, going back and forth and everything. Bunch of big moves in this match. They was hitting each other with frog splashes and everything. But then we started getting to the ending, and we noticed that the guy that was wearing a mascot costume, which I kind of thought it was going to be Jake Paul, it was actually KSI. And yeah, KSI's with Logan Paul for this year's WrestleMania. We see KSI holding Seth Rollins down on the announce table. Logan Paul climbs up on the top turnbuckle, about to hit a frog splash onto him. He's taunting and stuff, not paying attention. Seth Rollins quickly grabs KSI and puts him on the announce table. Logan Paul jumps off the top turnbuckle without even paying attention and hits a frog splash onto KSI through the announce table. Seth Rollins then grabs Logan Paul, throws him into the ring, hits the pedigree onto Logan Paul. He pins him 1-2. Logan Paul barely kicking out at 2. At one point, we see Logan Paul hit the knockout punch on Rollins, but Rollins kicked out at 2 of that. And then we see Logan Paul actually hit the go to sleep onto Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins kicks out that too as well. And then we see Logan Paul setting up Seth Rollins in the corner of the turnbuckle, and then he climbs up on the other side of the ring, about to hit coast to coast the Van Daminator onto Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins quickly gets back up, and he hits a super kick onto Logan Paul when he jumped off the top rope, getting caught with a super kick. And then Seth Rollins hits the curb stomp onto Logan Paul and pins him for the 3 count. So yeah, Seth Rollins defeated Logan Paul tonight at WrestleMania 39. That's what happened. Really good match. For that match, I'll give it 4 stars. That's why I'll give it. Really good match between Seth Rollins and Logan Paul. But yeah, that's what happened there. But yeah, still to come later on tonight, we got the SmackDown Women's title match. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair one-on-one. Not only that, we still got the Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the tag team titles later on tonight. But up next, we'll be seeing the 6 women's tag team match. It will be Damage Control versus Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus up next on WrestleMania 39 Night 1. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until then.